Hey everybody, this is Christian. It is very good to be with you. I wanted to just take this time and share a very encouraging update that we got from one of our ministry partners, For Lebanon. That you know that they work specifically with Syrian refugees, but also a few weeks ago, you have seen on the news that there was a huge explosion in Beirut, which caused a lot of devastation, many deaths, many left a lot of people and families homeless. And so I wanted to just share what God has specifically been doing, because Revolve has been faithfully partnering with them over the past few years. And just in 2020 alone, because of your generosity and because of your faithfulness, we have been able to give over $50,000 in 2020 alone. And so thank you guys for your generosity. Now, I wanted to specifically focus and talk about Beirut very quick. What they have shared with us yesterday on the Zoom call is that they have sent a team or multiple teams on the ground in that city, and they are partnering with 12 local churches. And what they have been doing is, as they're first helping rebuild some of those churches, putting up new windows, new doors, and things that got completely blown apart from the explosion. But they are also have teamed up with over 450 Lebanese families and helping restore everything they need, from food to sanitation to new windows to new doors, just to get them back on their feet, to just to be able to live in their own apartment or home that they were in before. I also wanted to share with you guys that Heart for Lebanon has been able to provide a scholarship for over 200 students for the Lebanese people. If you look at the statistics of just that country alone, many kids under the age of 18 don't even get to go to school, or the dropout rate is extremely high. And also with the explosion happening, it has gotten even worse. And so just wanted to share that with you, because it just through our giving, just through Revolve Church, just a small local church, is being able to help contribute to these things that God is doing. And so just thank you for that. And last but not least, I wanted to share what God is doing within the refugee camps. They have quite a few access ministry programs that they offer. One is called Hope on Wheels, where it is a gospel presentation to many of the kids there. So hundreds and thousands of kids have heard the gospel. And also right now, 2,500 adult refugees are currently doing a Bible study throughout several camps. And their hopes are that through their discipleship program, their hopes are that these people, these refugees, would feel compelled to take the gospel back to their homeland, the land that they once fled out of fear, and rightfully so, but that they would take the gospel back to their homeland to reach the people who've never heard the name Jesus. And so I wanted to share all of this with you to, number one, just help be encouraged with what God is doing. God is doing a miraculous work. If we are not able to go, we are able to faithfully pray, and we are able to faithfully give. And so be encouraged by that. And also, even when things may seem terrible and terrifying, things that are happening around the world, when we hear things like in Moria refugee camp in Greece where it burned down, or we hear things in Beirut where there was huge explosions, God is still doing miraculous work. And I heard a quote last night that I wanted to share with you from one of my favorite preachers. He said, "The accomplishment of the Great Commission will include great suffering, but eternity will prove it was worth the price." I want you to think about that quote, that the Great Commission will include great suffering, but eternity will prove that it is worth the price. Every human being in this world is created in the image of God. And how will they know that God loves them if nobody's ever told them? And so through our giving, through our prayers, and through our going and sending, we can take the gospel to the nations. Hope you have a great week. Bye.